Becalmed on a glassy sea caught between Australian politics and Indonesian pride, the 78 Sri Lankan asylum seekers aboard the Oceanic Viking have no idea about the storm caused by their failed flight to Australia. Few speak English. They have been asked not to talk.
What will you do if you're forced off?
But out of sight of customs officers, those who can speak Indonesian or English call out. They are eager to court international attention. The political storm that appears to be unravelling the plan to detain them in Indonesia, not Australia, is already bigger than anyone expected. The asylum seekers know enough to apply pressure where they can. Several have resumed a hunger strike, we're told. In the tropical heat, boredom must be the biggest factor. Customs officers have clamped down on their freedom to roam the back decks. The Sri Lankans are not permitted to talk to the media, who in these aquamarine seas are their only visitors. In our conversations with the Sri Lankan asylum seekers just now, the Australian's photographer Norman Ung was able to talk to them in Indonesian. They said, firstly, that everyone seems healthy on board, that no one is sick, and they asked us for a phone or a means of communication. They asked where they were. They knew they were in Indonesia, but not off the island of Bintan, and then they repeated their request to go to Australia and not Indonesia. As we were talking to them, a man dropped this bottle and this note onto the back of our boat, and he says basically that we love Indonesia, we've got nothing against Indonesia, but Indonesia is not a resettlement country, and they want to go to Australia because it has more opportunities for education and work. The letter also requests that the International Committee of the Red Cross come and visit them on the Oceanic Viking. This is Simon Carney reporting for The Australian from Bintan.